So I was just saying, I don't need to be repeated. I'm not going to go on back on about that again. If this is the whole version, then you know what I'm talking about. Oh, there's some fish in the pool. I just had one on. Like I had a bite back then, and I had a bite up here just now. Yep, there we go. Ooh. It came and hit it. He looked like that might have been the first keeper. And there was another little one right there that just hit it. I'm going to put my line back off of that boy. That one there looked like it might be a keeper. It's gonna be tough. You know, I don't know why. Let me just see if I can get back on that fish. Well, I'll tell you why, because usually I don't do good fishing with worms in this slow type of flat water. That's why it's gonna be tough. I think I saw something dart. I think he might have moved. I think he might have relocated or something. Yep, that fish went. This is a pretty spot. There should be something there. There's small in here. Let him go, like Richard Dean said. Russell, let him go. Okay, I know that's. There we go. You just gotta catch it just right, man. You give him a front bumper there. I'm gonna turn that baby around. I'm gonna redo it like that. Let's see if I can get a double. That's a good looking hole. I would have thought that would have been a better fish than that, didn't it? something here. Seemed like he's big enough, but I don't know. I saw that fish right there just now. He did look like he probably was a keeper. Right back here by me. Daggone. You know, I've been saying it all year. It's weird how these fish, you would think that, you think sometimes that you're getting a bite, it's just a bump. Just try, I mean, I've been knowing that rainbows and brook trout, I've been talking about that for years. At least, I've been talking about it pretty good for the last couple. But even the browns are hitting different this year to me. Why is he not holding on to that, man? Don't understand it. God, can't do nothing with them, man. That fish is Johnny on the spot over there. But he's going right up. He's going right up to it right off the bat, man. Now this little swift run right here in front of me used to be good. Used to catch one there. Kind of why I caught that fish. That one. It's kind of good on both sides now. There used to be a log right there where that, right, caught up right on that stuff right there, man, where that water was kind of swift. It must be a little fish the way it pulled it. It was pulling it where it might be a chub. Pulling it to the side. I thought I saw a trout in there, man. I thought I saw it was pretty decent. He must be too small to mess with. Look at that, it's a rainbow. That's what it was. Oh, he's a keeper. Oh, that's a keeper. I thought that was a keeper fish. Yep. Wow, man, he played with it for a long time. First fish of the day, man, and it's got a disease on it. I'll let him swallow that one. Unfortunately, this fish right here, it's got some kind of disease on it. I don't like that. I was assuming that was a brown trout. That fish messed with that thing for a while, man. Look at this disease on this fish, man. Right there. Otherwise, it's a pretty old fish. out in there again. I think there's another fish. I think there was more than one fish messing with that. Might be wrong. Seems like I'm wrong because I don't get about it. And that fish was Johnny on that worm, man. Every time I cast it out there, bro, he was on it. I would see him come 10 feet back. I mean, he was like right here behind me. And when I cast that one back up at least 10 feet in front of him, he had already had a bite there, but that was a small fish. I could see him. He was going right up and grabbing it. He was aggressive, man, that fish was. Oh, I've got hung up a lot today. I really don't want to walk up on this stuff. I wasn't done fishing. I thought there was some more fish in here. Ah, dang on it. Too far up there. How many times have I said that? How many times have I talked about that? About casting too far up ahead. Can't wait to see what the hell this is. It's a board? That's probably what I was saying. There we go. That's why we couldn't get it loose. That's why we messed up this hole. There we go. It's always the plywood. Probably not the fish right here. That's why I used to catch them at. It's right here. See, this tree is a pine tree. It's a shell of itself, but that tree's been there for years. It had a lot of branches on it that was rotting away over the years. And the pine rotting's pretty bad anyway. I'm surprised it's been there as long as it has, because it's been, man, I don't know if it's been 10 years, but it seems like it. If it wasn't 10, I bet it's been 8. Well, that was fun. One fish. I saw a fish here one day. Right over here on the left. I swear it didn't even look like a trout. It looked like a carp or something. Might have been a sucker or something like that. Might have been a brown trout. It was real gold looking. He came out of there behind that rock. I think it was that rock right there. Water was way higher than this. right in there where that fish was. You got the cast there where you really get hung up, but had success. Look how dark that fish is. He was up under that rock down talking about. The fish was up under that rock that I was just now talking about. There was a big fish there one day. And I cast in there, I bet you 100 times trying to get that fish to bite. And I never saw it again. I don't know where it went. None of that. Pretty brown. How dark it is. That was so good. I gotta try it again. And I'm hungry. Just real quick. Remember these big rocks right here? There's some big flat rocks here that can get slippery on your butt. That's why I usually get out at. I just saw fish jump. It looks sizable. Not big, but, you know, people size. I don't know if that was a trap. I spotted where it was at, though. Things could change right here if it starts raining. Let's get some room. Oh, it's been a hang up day, man. But yeah, you see this rock right here, now that I'm up here right on it. That fish was sitting right in there. I guarantee you he was living up under that rock right there. How dark he was. He was over there in that little cut. And I can't remember for sure if that's what it was either there or right up above this. Almost still. It was either there or one of those other rocks right up above. I was standing over on the right. And casting in that fish kind of swooned at my bait. The bailiff was in the spinner. I kind of came for it, but didn't commit, you know. I was willing it too fast. Little tricky little spot to maneuver around. Yeah, these rocks are in here, man. You got these big rocks. Got me feeling a little uneasy, to be perfectly honest with you. And then I got to go over here, and probably what I'm probably gonna have to do is backtrack back across just to get out. And right there is the function does a bit. A record behind me. It's not the water on the arm here today. This is the best fish of the day right there. There's the best fish of the day right there. If I can get him. Come on, baby boy. Let's get it, turn. Come over this way. That's a good one. Made it worth the trip right there if I can land that one. Come on. Come here, buddy. Now, that's why I still fish in here, even though there's cars. And there's cars in there, and they take all the oxygen out of the water. My goodness, look at, he was on by a thread. He was hanging by a thread, y'all. Look at this. Sometimes you get lucky. Oh, I just barely had him. Boom. Well, and I had cast over there how many times? Over there I got hung up by that plywood. Woo! Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Up on that log, I just got it in there in the right spot. What you gotta do? I usually don't go on about it, but look at that meat, man. It's like a salmon. And I thought that was a stockfish. I kinda think it is. It might be a holdover. I don't usually start it back up like that to show. But when I saw his meat, I thought, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's got to be a stockfish, but I don't know if maybe he's been in there to hold over from last year or something. That's what I think. But boy, his meat's turned red. Woo. I don't know if you can tell it on the camera, but he looks like salmon meat. Well, I'm just glad I don't have to sit here and cry baby with you about the one that got away and all of that. I'm sure there's nothing else in there where he was at, but I still got the cast back in there. And he was underneath that pine tree. That pine tree I was just talking about has been there for at least 8 years. That pine tree had a lot of all the little things right there. When I first started fishing here and all, it was like that. It was a bunch of them sticking way out here in the water. It made it kind of hard to get around it because a lot of times, very often, it's kind of deep here in the middle. And that pine tree was even coming probably to where I'm standing right here. Maybe not quite this far out, but all them branches, like the ones that's remaining right over there, was still up on it for a long time, for a few years, and then each year you come and you see it, missing some more and more. But it looks like the main trunk of that tree probably got waterlogged or whatever, so it's probably gonna be there. It looks like it's going to the longer haul. Something up here, it might be a chub. And the first time I ever fished this thing is called a rainbow here. It usually browns now. Or chubs. There's a lot of chubs in here actually. And this part. Like I said, things change. When I first fished him, maybe the water was just so much higher or what that day. But it was all up on that bank. You can see where it's undercut on that bank over there, but the water's not going up there like it used to. I don't know if it's just because it's lower, but I think it's more of the creek kind of just changed. I don't like moving too far off and too quick. This is a big deep hole right here. It's deep right out here where I'm casting to, man. I think that fish, he was back down in ankle deep water. It goes to show you, he liked the cover, but I think it was more so of a food source. Like I said, ambush is a good word to use this year, man. That fish was sitting there on the side, underneath that thing. The currents block for him with that tree. He's probably sitting right up underneath it, and at the same time, I'm gonna turn around and show you. Just a second. And I'm hung up again. But again, not to beat it in the ground, but look at that. That fish, look, what's that? 25 feet away, he could be in that big deep hole right there. But he's over here in ankle deep water. But look how that tree forks, and it goes down in the water. And I think he was sitting right up underneath where that tree's going in the water. Or if not, he was over to the left. But nevertheless, look at this. I think that's the swiftest one. If you look down, I think that's where the most water's coming. If you look how these rocks are shaped, this is all a learning thing right here. I'm just teaching myself. Look how these rocks are shaped. It's not straight across, it's angled. Well, it's a little bit more. These rocks kind of go straight across here, but the rocks are bigger over here. It's holding that water back, and it's pushing more water over this way. So that shows you why he's not on that side. The most food that's coming through here is coming right through that white ripple right there. It's just science, man. It's facts. I mean, I don't know, a big difference between what's coming through right there in the middle and right there on the left, but it looks like it's coming just a little bit more. The run runs a little bit further. It's a little bit swifter further down. That's my opinion. These rocks are kind of angled. Instead of being straight across, it's not much, but you can see where this water's running right here. There's more water is being pushed over this way. And I think that's why that fish was there. So I cast in here with the worm. I'm pretty shocked. Didn't have a better result. If I'm honest with you, I thought there would be a fish there. Big deep hole. So I'm gonna switch up to this spinner. Okay, didn't hit a worm. Oh, that was, see? Man, boy, he came and tore it up, boy. That scared me. I don't know if the camera caught that, man. He saw me now. He's in there. See, there was a keeper fish right there. I don't know why he wouldn't hit that one. I know there's one in there, see? I don't understand why I didn't get a bite on the worm. I cast that worm right in there. Right where fish was. Don't understand that. Now, somebody won't hit it now because he came pulled right up here and saw me. You know, I'm content with that. He's the only time casting there plenty of time. Something told me I better put that spinner on, but I mean, that's my problem with spinners, man. I miss too many fish. I just don't like it. I don't know if there's something I could be doing different other than bringing it slower. And sometimes you just can't do that. I mean, that's... I just don't understand that, why that fish... He had to have seen that worm, man. Why would that fish not hit that worm? Wow. Perplexing me. That's one of the things that makes me wonder. Things that make you go, Don't get it, man. Don't get it. You know, maybe it's something else I kind of touched on recently is I was wondering why the fish are biting so soft sometimes, and sometimes it's in these slow holes like this one. But he's like, you know, he didn't have to eat. And even if he did, he didn't have to go hard for it. I don't know. But man, he didn't go for the worm whatsoever. I wonder though, since it's a slow hole, if he went for that. We went for that spinner because it's more of an instinct thing where it was coming through there faster, and he just like kind of didn't want to let it by. It's like, oh, if I don't hurry up and get that, it's going to get gone, whereas the worm's just cruising through there and you just don't have a care about it. It still don't make sense to me. I think I'm getting a chub bite now. Boy, I didn't miss that one. Yeah, I was talking about that first day I ever fished him back then. Right over there, the water was going up against that bank, where as you can see how it's washed there over the years. And this well, it seemed like more of the swift water was going up against them. They wasn't swift, it's still slow just like this. It seems like the run has moved to the middle though over the years. And it was deeper right up here. It was a longer, deeper run back then. Alright, I had a good bite on the spinner again right there. I thought that looked like a good. I thought that looked like the next place where there might be a fish. And to me, it felt like it looked like a keeper. I think I saw it following my way. Something was. It's a pretty old fish. He's the perfect size, man. I thought it was a better fish over there, honestly. I'm not sold on it just yet. So I'm coming back chasing that worm. About my favorite one to eat right there is just like that. That's 9-inch. I'll take a 10. Had one the other day, 14. And thought it was like, man, this is gonna be good. It just, I don't know, man. I did mess up cleaning that 14 a little bit, but what I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna try to start smoking those bigger ones or something. Just don't like it, man. You have to cook it a little longer. I guess it gets a little dried out. You have to be a thinking fisherman, man, I tell you. There we go. That's that one that hit the first time. And like I say, my job is to get them on shore, man. Whatever the case may be. That's the one that hit that spinner. I thought there was a better fish in there. He's the one that hit that spinner. Let me show you this boy. Let me show you this boy right here. Yes, sir. Ooh, he's got teeth. Let's see, got some teeth on him. He's got a setup. Ooh, what a beauty, man. And that's a beautiful fish. I thought that was, I saw that fish. I saw him when it hit that spinner. And see, nothing wrong with that last fish, because like I say, I like that last fish. But I just thought I saw something a little bit bigger hit that spinner. right. He cut up the hole, but he's probably the last fish that was in there. What I was thinking, when I cast out there, I said you got to be a thinking fisherman. And what I was thinking was, you know, that last fish is pretty. Like I said, that's the ones that I like them. That's my size that I like, man. I say ideally maybe an inch bigger. This one here is a little bigger than what I like, but I can make do with them. Anywhere from 9 to 12 inches is the ones that I like the best. And these right here, which is what I did with that 14-inch the other day, I will fillet them, or I try to fillet them. I never have. I can't. It's another thing. I can't believe that I'm just now starting smoking fish. That I hadn't really gotten into that before, and I can't believe that I can't fillet these trout any better. Oh, that's a beautiful brown, man. Like I say, it don't get much better than that, man. You see how wild he was acting. Look at that blue. He's got that blue. I love the ones that's got that blue hue right there. Whatever blue color around their gill plates. He was right up there in that little run. Chill. Found myself talking to myself again out here. The camera battery went dead on me, dead as a doorpost. I don't think I got too far. Hopefully I got that last fish in there. I think I did. Pretty sure I did. Had a bite. Had a bite over there. I just don't think they like that piece of worm right there for some reason. I just seen a fish right over here, right straight out there from me. He's good size. I think it's a sucker though. Up again. Gotta keep it moving, man. You gotta keep that bait moving. Make sure it's still moving, don't. It's easy to get into a habit of letting it just fall and just letting it go. I like to do that because I like for it to get to the bottom. That's if you're in a deep hole. This water right here, you can see the bottom, man. It's not going to help you to just let it sit in a hole like that. And I forget that. And we're gonna get some drops. My phone is dead on the money. I don't know what time it is, but it said it might start raining here about 3 o'clock. And I bet you it's probably about 3 o'clock. Right when it started raining, I get a good bite. Let's see. 253. Boy, that was a good fish there now. Up on another good one. See, can I get him? If I could squeeze 2 more out of this right here, boy, that'd be perfect. I I can tell you this is a good fish right here. I felt him. He might not bite again. He might not bite again. He did. Or something did. It ain't as big as I thought. I don't think that's the same fish, honestly, man. But I sure take it. I sure will. In a jiffy. I don't think that's the same fish that bit, though. I'm just telling you, I just don't think it is. Let's see. I didn't mention it yet, but I had a little problem a while ago. I guess you call it like a lanyard or something that holds my forceps on. Broke. Luckily, the forceps fell right there at my feet, and when the water wasn't too swift to mess it up for me. I use these a lot, man, and so I'm gonna have to get them set back up. I have to find a little thing that's gonna make that work again. I'm gonna have to pull them out there, and I had it set up where they're. Well, this fish has got all kind of something in his stomach. I don't want to make it where I got the. There's got to be a crawdad. I'm gonna show you. Look at them claws, man. There's a worm. So there's the worm. I guess that is the same fish then. I think that's the worm I had. Yep. I guess it is the same one. So I was wrong about that. It felt better that first time. But I was wrong. I admit. I'm pretty sure that's that same worm. Now here's where you mess up if you're going too slow. You get wet. It starts depending on what this rain does. Or how hard it starts raining. I'll say that fish is 10 inches. Just a little sprinkle. That should be one right there. I'm too far ahead of myself here. I'm like walking past fish. Ooh, boy, I hope there's one in here. I just know this creek too good, man. I can't get one more out of this one. Probably not gonna get that limit today. The only thing I'm gonna walk that far up there. It's raining and all. I don't care about rain. It's just that I know. Nah, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna gather about 7, man. Need it. be defeated, man. Not gonna get defeated that quick, that easy. But I know, I'm telling you, now watch what I tell you. We'll see how long this film goes. And I'm not trying to stretch out footage, man. It's just that I hope I get one right here. It looks fishy, man. It looks like I could get another fish right here. If I have to walk past this hole, there's a bite. There we go. Come on here, buddy. That's a good one. Come to shore. Gotta do it. Gotta get it done right there. Yep. Perfect, man. That's perfect. Perfect. Goodness gracious. They're in there. No, I said earlier, man, boy, this was before I even caught any fish. It was back there. Wow, man, that thing was looking dim. Now, of course, I can't overstate this. This cloud cover and now this rain helped me finish this off. Finish this job off right here. You know, didn't hurt at all. You can believe that. That this rain and the clouds and all didn't hurt things at all. But I was saying back there is like, I forgot basically why I brought this up just now, but what I remember back there before I had anything, I was saying, you know, it wouldn't be any question about what I love doing is, you know, fishing and everything. I don't think nobody's gonna ever wonder about that. There's that nice one, man. Ooh. You know, I forgot what my point was. I get a little shook up sometimes, but I'm gonna try to find a way to get out of here now. I wish I could remember what I was gonna say. I had a decent point. I felt like it was a decent point to be made, but I guess I don't think this is exactly where I was going. But I mean, wow, nobody would ever question what I love to do. Is what I was thinking about me talking about back there. I also say, you know, I don't really know what to say now. Turned up down here, it didn't seem good. I was even showing that, but you know, you get into the pattern, you find out what's going on, you find the pattern, you know, and then I don't know if you noticed from watching this, I caught all these fish in a short distance right here. And it's not because I'm not gonna say what it's not because of or anything like that, but I'm just gonna say it's a big part of that is, to me, is that I slowed down and I paid attention to what was going on. And I fished this hole right, you know, I mean, anyway, I'm gonna cut it on off. I enjoyed it. It's another banner day for me, man. I just, you know, told this guy this morning, he said, you must like to fish that. I ain't going into the story of it, but he said, you must like to fish. I said, yeah, I can't get enough of it this time of year. I wasn't lying about that, man. So now I got to figure out a way out of here. I had said I was walking back, which isn't very far behind me, back there. And that's probably what I'm going to do. I think it's pretty steep right over here. And you have to walk through the woods, and it's steep kind of. So I think I'm going to just walk back there where I said. It's pretty steep back there too, but that'll save me. That's the best place for me. That's the least steep place in between where I got in at and here. And so I'm gonna just go out there and climb up it, and also instead of trying to get out right here, I'm gonna go look at this, but instead of trying to get out right here, that'll get me back closer to the car as well. So enjoyed it. Thank you.